Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really happy to show you a lot of great news about The Witcher 2 today. I don't know how much of that you already have heard or have seen, but this is it. For the next half an hour, everything that you might have been speculating about will go live. And will go official, will go public, so there won't be any more controversy and doubts. And I'm going to tell you actually a lot of things today, starting with how The Witcher will look like when it will appear on shelves. And then I'll have more surprises for you. Some of them will be more physical and some of them will be purely informational, but about that in a moment. First thing that you probably might already know is the release date of The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. It's going to appear on shelves on May 17th, 2011, and it's going to be the date that we already have fixed and have set with all the publishers and with all the distributors that we have worldwide, which means it is a confirmed release date. And one more thing that you might have not known yet is that The Witcher 2 will appear worldwide at the same time, and it will appear in 11 languages. 5 of them will be fully localized, and the rest of them will be text only. But the main idea and the main goal for us was to make sure that everybody will be able to play The Witcher 2 in at least a language that they know. That's why we've done quite hell of a job with localization of the game. Next thing is the idea that we have with the physical content that we put in a game. I could talk about it for hours, but actually I got a hint that we will have the game itself in here today, and that's why this is what I'm gonna do. Małgosia has brought a game for us, and I want to show you a live presentation, thank you, of the box and what's inside. Of course, this is a collector's edition of The Witcher 2. We're gonna talk about it in a few minutes, but I will start with you could call it a base version of the game, but it's not, actually. Let me grab it from inside of the collector's edition, because actually collector's edition contains the base version of the game, and we don't call it a base version of the game. You can already see it on the slide. It's called the premium edition of The Witcher 2. This is it. And the idea behind it is to give players premium content, everything that they either don't expect from games that are being released right now, or they just forgot that back in the days, games were released with really rich content, and this is what we're doing. We're releasing the premium content of the game as a standard worldwide. This is why we're calling this premium edition of the game, but there won't be a cheaper or a smaller edition of the game. This is the premium version of the game, which is a base version of the game. Starting off with a box, you get 2 DVD cases in here. One of them, obviously, contains the game, and the game, of course, is on a disc, but it also contains a manual of the game. I have it somewhere in here. Let me put all of this stuff. There you go. You already see what's in here. Let me just show you this live. The manual of the game, it's 16 pages from what I remember, and this is really cool stuff. I told you that we're trying to invest into physical content to make sure that people remember and know that we are releasing the games with a content that pretty much nobody does these days. This is a physical representation of thing that actually is present in a game. This is a thing that will be in a game. It's a pamphlet saying something bad about some really important NPC in a game. I won't spoil it to you now, but this is somewhat that actually helps player play. Normally they see it on their screen, but this time they have also a physical representation of the pamphlet and a coin, a cursed coin. Again, no spoilers. If you remember the Salamandra stuff in The Witcher 1, there was a symbol that recognized some things. There's going to be a story behind this coin as well, and behind this pamphlet as well. Let me just tell you that only guys who buy the premium version of the game will get a physical content like that. Second thing is obviously a map of the game. Also, we'll have a map of the game in the premium version of the game. Okay, we're closing this first box because we have way more to show you. Next thing that we find in a box is a second DVD case, and this one contains, well, obviously paper crafts, because we're really happy with you putting together these paper dolls and making them, and you will have a chance to get actually 2 of them in a premium version of the game. The first one will be Geralt, the main character, but the cool thing and the catch is that the second one you will be able to collect yourself, and it will be a random one. I don't know how many of them will be, maybe 5, maybe 10, but you probably, some of you, will want to collect all of them, maybe share with your friends, exchange and so on. It might be a monster, might be an NPC, but it's also a cool thing for fanboys. Next thing is a guide. Yes, we are releasing a guide of the game. It's a 96 pages guide. It's going to be really thick, a lot of tactics, a lot of stuff connected with how to play The Witcher 2, how not to get lost in a game. We don't want you to do that. We definitely want you to make sure that you're doing everything like you want it. And next thing, yeah, I pretty much mentioned all of it. And next thing is DLC. Each retailer that will be selling this version of the game will have his own unique version of DLC. It's not a DLC, it's not a big campaign. It's a different kind of DLC. It's a small DLC downloadable content that will differentiate different versions of the game sold worldwide. Some of them will be extra gear for Geralt. Some of them will be extra NPCs. Some of them will be finishers. For example, details to come. Okay, and the price. Because important thing is that it looks on par with a lot of collector's edition that you might have seen so far of the game, but the price is not. This is the regular price for any game that you will be purchasing these days in any shop, and this is the premium version containing a lot more than any regular edition of the game contains. Next, we're moving on to the collector's edition. The idea behind the collector's edition of the game is to give you the richest, because actually this is already much, but we definitely want to go further and we want to give you way more. You know this already, because this is a premium edition of the game. I pulled it out of this box, but there's way more. First, there is art book. It's 200 pages. It's a hardcover, glossy paper, really interesting stuff, a lot of illustrations, a lot of text about how the game actually got created. I mean, there was an art book in a collector's edition of The Witcher 1. A lot of people appreciate it. Expect something as good in The Witcher 2. What do we have next? Oh yes, the most cool and the most awesome item of The Witcher 2 collector's edition is Geralt's head. I know, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. This is actually computer-generated sculpture. It is not like someone made it with his own hands. It's taken from the model that we use in the game and computer-generated, so this is not something that might look bad. You will have a chance to look at it yourself in a few moments. And it's marble imitation, by the way, so it's not cheap, it's not light, it's really cool. Next thing, you get dice. I mean, you play dice in a game, but some of you might want to play dice in real life. And this is it. You get 5 dice styled from the Witcher game, and you get a nice bag with the logo of the game. Next thing, a coin. There's one more coin. This is the Cimmerian Oren with a King Foltest on it. You use a lot of these. Some people collected thousands of these in the game, and you will be able to have one yourself. Next thing, 3 collectible stickers for all fans of the game. There you go. Cards. We also have cards. These are cards, regular set of cards, 54 pieces, but they are joined with images and with pictures taken from the game. So they will be actually cool to play games that you already know, but with a nice set and with a nice deck of cards. Next thing is really cool. If you're bored with playing dice, and if you're bored with playing cards, and you still want to do something with them, we put into the game a small guide written by Dandelion himself, who tells you how to cheat in cards and how to cheat in dice. How cool is that? There we go. Oh yes, and there will be one more paper craft. This one is really huge because we have bigger box, so we could fit in bigger paper crafts. I'm not spoiling things for you. I won't be putting this together right now, but you can be sure that it's going to be a really huge, monstrous monster. This is what we're doing. Of course, as any version of the game, collector's edition of The Witcher 2 also has its own unique downloadable content. This time it's a jacket that really boosts Geralt's sword fighting techniques. A lot of details will be available on our website, so make sure you check it yourself. All right, is this all? Oh yeah, I forgot about the box. I forgot to show you that it's not like a light, thin box. It's a really heavy one with a nice logo. So make sure you don't miss it. Anyways, this is the collector's edition of The Witcher 2, containing also, of course, the contents of the premium edition of The Witcher 2. The price, however, is not bigger than any collector's edition you could buy on the market. So it's really nice. It's affordable. And make sure you will buy the game because actually the pre-orders will start today. About that in a moment. Next thing is, I want to show you only few chosen partners that we have worldwide. We wanted to make sure that in each place on Earth, you will be able to pre-order the game in a place that you actually like. All of them, almost all of them, practically all of them can also have in stock the premium version of the game and the collector's version of the game. So you will be able to pre-order the game in any favorite store that you might want to do. These are only chosen ones. Make sure you visit our website, thewitcher.com, to see, because there are more already on the website and there will be new partners coming in and we will be selling the game together with them because we have quite a lot of shops that would like to sell The Witcher. But these are that you probably will be able to pre-order The Witcher as we speak in a moment, like in a few minutes. Next thing, for all of you that think, okay, rich physical content is cool, but I feel I would be really more convenient with downloading the game and holding it on my disk. Okay, I understand that. It's really cool. We have prepared a digital premium edition of the game. What I'm saying is that it's still the premium edition of the game, so it contains all the content that we've put into the box. So it's rich in content, but everything has been digitalized. So we made sure that you can hold everything not on your shelf, but on your hard drive, on your disk, and everything will be digitalized. There even will be paper crafts for you to print out, to collect them. Oh yeah, the scissors are not included, sorry. Anyway, the price is still affordable because it's a premium edition, which is the basic edition of The Witcher 2. And it's not basic, right? It's just really nice, but it's the least we could do for you. Next thing, there is one, because we will be selling The Witcher 2 premium edition with a lot of partners worldwide. But there is one that I would mention especially because Steam, launching the pre-order of The Witcher 2 on Steam, will have extra features. Extra cool stuff that we wanted to make sure that will draw attention. And well, it's the biggest digital distributor of games worldwide, and we definitely wanted to make sure that people will go into Steam and check out what offer they have. And let me tell you, it's extra cool. They have 10% off for the time of the pre-order, and they have achievements not available in any other offer of The Witcher 2, and they have cloud saving. So I know that you want to buy a digital version of the game because you think it's more convenient. So how about holding your saves on a server of Steam? It will be also convenient. And the price is smaller as well. As cool as this. Now I believe we could do one more thing, because one more surprise that I have for you is we could switch into the Steam website, and I have a hint, there you go, that the Steam pre-order has launched right now. So as we speak, the worldwide pre-order of The Witcher in a lot of stores, a lot of places is being launched, and Steam is one of them, one of the biggest ones. But this is Steam, and pre-order of The Witcher 2 has just started. Okay, I'll make it quick so that you can run to your computers and order The Witcher in case you want to do it. Okay. They can read it themselves, come on. Of course, there are more partners that we will be selling the game with. A lot of them are digital partners that we will be selling the game with, and all of them, for the time of the pre-order of the game, have 10% off on the offer that they have. Next thing, we have a DRM-free philosophy. This is the biggest surprise that I have for you guys. The main idea why we feel about DRM, what we do feel, is because in many people it raises irritation. Like here, you know this picture, you know what it meant in one game, right? And we don't want to do it. There is one place on Earth I mean, what I'm trying to say, I would love to promise you that The Witcher 2 will be DRM free on the day of its premiere worldwide. Not everything is up to us, so I cannot do specifically this, but what I can do. And there is one place on earth that is known for DRM free games, and because of this place, and because of what they do in there, I have a special surprise for you today. I want Trevor Longino from GOG to join me on stage, and the surprise that he has for you, well, I will pass on to him. He's a head of PR, and, well, I won't spoil it for you. Trevor.
May I have the clicker, please?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, GOG.com is known for its DRM-free philosophy. And as Tomek mentioned, we have quite a surprise for you tonight. But first, I want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about what has made GOG popular and successful. GOG.com is known for its 100% DRM-free philosophy. Every game we sell has no DRM, and we will never sell a game with DRM in it. We provide great value for money and one flat price no matter where you are in the world. Everyone pays the same price at GOG. We offer rare and exclusive materials with every purchase, wallpapers, extra music tracks, special downloads. We make all that available as part of our offer on GOG.com. And finally, we offer unlimited re-downloads. If you have 3 computers or 5 or 12 and you want to save your game to all of them, feel free, go ahead. It's your game, it's under your control. That is another form of DRM, and as I mentioned, we're very opposed to it. Now, DRM works, or our anti-DRM philosophy works for old games. We know it does because we've been around for 2 years. We're very popular with gamers, and we're very popular with publishers even. So why doesn't DRM work for a new game? Well, as it just so happens, we are getting ready to launch a AAA title on GOG.com, completely DRM free. I'm sure you can guess, given what we're talking about here, what game we're going to be launching. The Witcher 2 is going to be available for download without any DRM whatsoever on GOG.com. Now you may ask yourself, why GOG? The Witcher 2 is certainly a good game. It's not an old game, but it's a good one. So why is GOG offering this game on our platform? Well, we saw an opportunity, because CD Projekt Red is a sister company of ours, to really raise the bar on how distribution works for video games. We have the opportunity to release a game in a manner that's consistent with those 4 principles of GOG. DRM free, great value for money, flat price worldwide, great extra content, and unlimited re-downloads to whatever computer you choose to save your games to. So that's why we're putting it there, but a DRM-free game all by itself, while cool, isn't necessarily enough to convince everybody to come pre-order their game on GOG. I'm going to tell you now why everyone's going to come pre-order their game on GOG. We have an incredible offer for you, starting with pre-order now, pay at the release date. You can pre-order right now and there is no charge for you. But even though we're not charging you anything, we're giving you instant access to free goodies from The Witcher 2 that's exclusive to GOG.com. You don't have to pay a cent, we're giving that to you right out the gate. We have a free classic game from GOG.com once you actually purchase your pre-order. We have 5 different classic RPGs you can choose from, and it'll be free as a gift from GOG to you for pre-ordering through us. We have GOG.com's Fair Price Package. We're going to offer one price to any customer anywhere in the world, which is no one else is doing that. When I cover that a little bit later, everybody from the EU who's out there, you should perk up. This is big news. And finally, when you download your full version of the game, you'll also get exclusive digital content available nowhere else except GOG.com. I want to go over this in a little bit more detail right here. This is what your pre-order page looks like on GOG.com. And we're going to start with pre-order now, pay at the release. You will see, that's self-explanatory, but what's the instant free content you get from us? You get 4 bonus soundtracks that were written for The Witcher 2, but are not actually included in the game. You will receive 10 HD wallpapers. For your computer, you will receive 10 avatars suitable for using in GOG.com's community forums or anywhere else you'd like to use them. And finally, we have a behind-the-scenes tour of CD Projekt Red, a photographic tour of it, so you can see where the magic has happened. The 100% DRM-free philosophy, again, means that we're not going to have any of that crippling the game. We won't try and treat our customers like criminals. Exclusive digital content for GOG. We already have everything in the premium edition, the digital premium edition, that's available for any online retailer. But we also have, you saw that really cool art book that Tomek was showing you? We have that art book, which is only available in the collector's edition. We have the digital version of it available for anybody who pre-orders through GOG. And finally, we have classic games, those 5 classic games you can choose from as a free download if you pre-order with us. The 5 games you can choose from are Gothic 2 Gold, Divine Divinity, Beyond Divinity, Realms of Arcania 1 and 2, which counts as one title even though it's 2 games, and then Realms of Arcania 3. These are all classic RPGs. Anybody who wants to buy The Witcher and who enjoys The Witcher, pretty much bound to love these too. Finally, pricing, the one flat price for everybody in the world. Now, when you pre-order your game through GOG.com, you get 10% off the retail price, so your price goes from $49.99 down to $44.99. When you pre-order your game in the European Union, you're going to go from $49.99 down to $44.99. Here's what makes our fair price package incredible, though. We can't, due to legal reasons, drop the price to make the euro price be the same as dollars, because obviously 49 euros is more than $49. What we can do is make up the difference for you in a store credit. 49.99 euros is $16 more than $49.99. So you get a $16 store credit from GOG.com you can spend on anything in the store now or anything in the store in the future. So we make the price equal to you through offering store credit, and it's the same with pound sterling. When you take your pre-order price is $31.49, which is about $6 more than the USD price. So we offer you a $6 sales credit you can spend on anything you'd like in GOG.com. So I think I've given a fairly convincing pitch for why GOG has got the best pre-order package in the world. You can go there right now to GOG.com/TW2, and let's actually take a look if we can. Hey, there you go. There's The Witcher 2 available on our splash page at the home page, and you click there, you go through here. If you click on the pre-order button and you don't have an account with GOG, you have to create one. That takes 2 minutes. You fill out those fields. If you already have an account and you're logged in, you click it and you get your free downloads immediately. GOG's offer for The Witcher 2 is designed to excite and make gamers who love games, which is our core audience, really feel that this is the best value they can get. And I do believe that clearly this is the best package out there. So if you're watching on the internet at home, Control-Tab over, order now. Thank you very much. Tomek?